What is going on, guys? It's Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including who's behind major WWE change, reason Kevin Owens moved to SmackDown, Logan Paul calls out Rey Mysterio, rumor killer on Alberto Del Rio, plus much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now, let's hit the intro and get on to our first story. Endeavor CEO behind major WWE change. Our top story today examines a recent news story when it comes to WWE and their creative output. This past week, it was revealed that Triple H is firmly running WWE creative, whilst Vince McMahon seems out of the picture, for now at least. A new report from Sports Illustrated has offered some insight as to why Endeavor have opted to go with Triple H as the guy in charge of creative, and why they've been reluctant in letting McMahon back into the fold. Multiple contacts within the WWE and UFC have confirmed that Ari Emanuel, who wields power as the Endeavor CEO, is behind the change. Emanuel has long been a firm believer that, in order for an organization to be as effective as possible, people need to do the job they are assigned. In this case, that approach has empowered Levesque to exert his full influence in the company's creative sphere. Most fans on social media see Triple H remaining as head of creative as positive news, especially after the 3 shows that WWE have delivered this week. Raw, NXT, and SmackDown were all received incredibly well this week, and the quality of the products, as well as the ratings for each of them, is an indication that Ari Emanuel has 100% made the right call. Adam Cole undergoes surgery. Wrestlelamia would like to extend our thoughts to Adam Cole, who recently underwent ankle surgery. Cole, who is one of the top stars in AEW, is said to need several surgeries before he will be in a position to wrestle again. Fans aren't the only ones showing support to Cole, as Cole's real-life friend Kevin Owens referenced Cole during a WWE digital promo on SmackDown this week. Before I go, I have a friend named Adam who had a very serious surgery today. He's at the hospital now recovering. I just want to say, Adam, we love you, we're with you, and take care of yourself, buddy. And that's about it. As always, we'll keep you posted when it comes to Cole's injury status. Reason Kevin Owens was moved to SmackDown. One of the big talking points coming out of this week's SmackDown was the revelation that Kevin Owens had been traded to SmackDown. Owens was revealed as the trade for Jey Uso, and whilst Owens being on the blue brand is exciting for the SmackDown product, fans were quick to question why exactly this happened, as WWE didn't have enough time to logically explain why Owens was selected. After all, Owens is in a tag team with Sami Zayn, so there must be some kind of kayfabe explanation why WWE would want to disband a tag team. Thankfully, WWE Digital uploaded an interview with the newly appointed SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis, who explained how Owens being selected to move to SmackDown came about. My first order of business was to select and to negotiate for a trade in kind. Now, Jey Uso is a top-tier talent, so that kind of narrows the field as to who would be eligible. For me, as a GM, the most important responsibility I have is to the SmackDown audience. I knew that SmackDown fans would only tolerate a very small number of talent to be eligible to replace a talent of Jey Uso's caliber. So when I got to thinking about it, there's a lot of different moving parts, a lot of nuances. I won't bore you with all these right now. But I felt like Kevin Owens met the criteria for a number of reasons, one obviously being that he's a very top-tier talent. But also, we're in a new season, and I feel like Kevin is entering a new season of his career, meaning that he's just come off an incredible run with Sami as the tag team champions. So I feel the time is right for him to look at singles competition again. With that in mind, I felt like all those different parts were in the right place, so I made a call to Kevin. We discussed things, I talked to Adam, I talked to Triple H, we made some negotiations, and we got the deal done. Do you think moving Owens over to SmackDown was the right move? Let us know in the comments below. Former WWE stars become free agents. Zach Gibson and James Drake are officially free agents. The duo, who wrestled under the collective names of the Grizzled Young Veterans and then the Dyad, posted a promo to social media this weekend that has the wrestling world buzzing. The intense promo has almost 1 million views, and there are already calls to see the talented team have a run in AEW and face teams such as FTR and the Young Bucks. Roman Reigns wrestles at live event. Undisputed champion Roman Reigns working a WWE live event is a rare sight these days, but last night, Reigns wrestled Sami Zayn in Kansas City. Of course, Reigns was successful in this title defense, and reports from fans in attendance indicate that in the post-match shenanigans, Reigns was hit with LA Knight's BFT to a huge pop. Reigns is expected to appear on several editions of SmackDown between now and Crown Jewel, and as for Crown Jewel, it looks like the head of the table will be taking on LA Knight. Logan Paul calls out Rey Mysterio. Well, nobody saw this coming. Last night, after Logan Paul defeated Dylan Dennis via disqualification, Logan cut a WWE-style promo and called out reigning US champion Rey Mysterio. Logan stated that he's coming for Mysterio's US title, and naturally, this lit social media on fire, as fans are now anticipating a feud between Logan and the WWE icon. Logan is currently advertised for the Crown Jewel event next month, so that's when the match in all likelihood will officially take place. Logan winning the US title would be a bold move for WWE, but the mainstream media attention may be worth it in the long run. Logan calling out Mysterio was picked up by several non-wrestling media outlets, so it was huge exposure for WWE, and it's nice to see how much focus is being directed towards the US title. Logan last wrestled for WWE back at SummerSlam in August when he defeated Ricochet. It's unclear how many matches Logan has on his current deal, but he's been outspoken about how he wants to win a title in WWE, so this is the perfect opportunity for the Maverick to do just that. WWE officially signed Nick Aldis. Contrary to popular belief, Nick Aldis wasn't signed to WWE during his stint as a WWE producer. It looked like Aldis was in the role on a trial basis, but Fightful Select have now confirmed that the new SmackDown general manager is officially signed to WWE. Up until this week, it was on a trial basis, but we can confirm that he signed on with WWE in an official capacity and is no longer a free agent. Aldis was not listed on the SmackDown producer reports, and we'll have a clearer picture of if he'll continue in that role in the coming weeks. Those backstage in WWE have told us that Aldis has been easy to work with and willing to make the most of the WWE opportunity, and others have said that he was eager to make that work in whatever role he was given. Congrats to the former TNA World Champion on his new exciting role on WWE TV. Rumor killer on Alberto Del Rio. Former WWE star Alberto Del Rio is at it again. Del Rio is once again claiming that he was supposed to return to WWE before Vince McMahon retired. Fightful Select have spoken to a WWE source who was adamant that this was never planned, meaning that once again, Del Rio is making up lies to get his name back out there. CM Punk teases WWE return yet again. Our final story today looks at yet another tease from CM Punk. Punk returned to his commentary duties for the MMA promotion Cage Fury Fighting Championships this weekend, and during the introduction of the show, one of Punk's co-hosts stated that he heard that Punk may be going to another promotion, and proceeded to laugh. It was widely reported last week that Punk won't be returning to WWE. Some reports even stated that WWE have no interest in bringing Punk back, yet some fans are still absolutely convinced that he's returning, possibly even at Survivor Series in Chicago next month. WWE have been throwing in a ton of references to Punk on WWE TV, including Shinsuke Nakamura hitting the GTS on Raw, but these are said to have nothing to do with the former WWE champion. What do you make of the current Punk situation? Do you think he's returning? Let us know in the comments below. There you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time back for some more wrestling content.